Okay, we start with tuning in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Just use this as a channel. So visualize the channel from the top of your head, right down to the base of your spine, just beneath the coccyx. Feel like there's a wide as you can imagine, channel. And direct the sound current, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, through that channel as you chant. Namo means I bow. So as you sit here preparing to bring the sound current in to your channels, bring in an attitude of humility, of being the small one, in a very, very powerful lineage of knowledge. And bring in that beginner mind of the small one. Whatever you can, whatever you're prepared to allow to change. Today, right now, can change forever. So prepare that channel by bringing your awareness to it, by bringing your awareness to your breathing. And by bringing your breathing through the channel. As you breathe in, bring the breath up from the base of the spine, right up to the crown. And as you breathe out, from the crown, down to the base of the spine. And use your breath to prepare the channel and clear it at the same time. Bring your entire focus inwards. And now increase that central channel focus by bringing your hands together in prayer mudra. Don't stop the focus on the breath and on the channel. And feel how that prayer mudra just increases that central focus, bringing your attention to the central channel and remaining with your breathing. Now I could have you here for 90 minutes and this would give you a very, very profound experience, but it takes a lot of experience to stay absolutely still and focused on both your breathing and the central channel for 90 minutes. So we're going to do something different, but the effect will be the same, as if you're sitting absolutely still with an absolute focus on your breath and on your central channel, right throughout the 90 minutes. And now take your deep breath in from the base of the spine up to the top of the head. Last deep breath in preparation, and exhale together. And let's inhale to begin. Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Siri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Siri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satguru Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Inhale deep. Hold your breath. Tighten root lock. Anal muscles. Separate them from your genital muscles. And finally pull your navel muscles right in towards the back of the spine and hold that lock, creating a powerful combustion, which you will then raise with your focus up to the crown. Hold it and exhale. One more time. Use again. Now use the power of the breath when it's turned into combustion. Anal, genital, navel muscles in succession. Squeeze as hard as you can and direct that energy upwards to clear the channel in the center. Keep your chin tucked in neck lock. Pull it towards the base of the brain. Make sure it stays parallel to the ground. Squeeze. Clean those channels. Exhale. Last time. Inhale deep. Bring all your focus to bear on cleaning those channels, so that whatever we do over the next 90 minutes has maximum impact for transformation. Squeeze, hold, and use the focus of your brain, of your mind, to clear your channels. And exhale. And just put your hands on your knees, backs of the wrists resting easily against the knees. Hands in Gyan Mudra. Your thumb and your forefinger create a circle. It's called Gyan Mudra. And just focus on what has changed since you tuned in from when you arrived. And relax your focus. So we're going to work with a Kriya. We're going to work with a Kriya today to bring the body into adjustment. When our systems, when the body's systems, the respiratory system, the circulatory system, the immune system, the musculoskeletal system, all the different systems of the body have individual rhythms. And when those are out of balance, then we go into a state of disbelief. We lose touch with that absolute focus in the central channel, where it's not even about belief, it's just simply is. And you are completely with what is. So there's no distance between what is happening and you. Your focus is completely aligned. The rhythms in the body are all supporting that alignment. And so you live in a state of buy-in. You just are. There's no questioning, there's no noise in the brain. And the noise in the brain is not putting the body's rhythms out of kilter with each other. There's just an absolute is-ness. So we're going to work with that. It's a natural adjustment of the body. It's quite an intense set. And we're also going to work with a Puri from Japji, which is called the Song of the Soul. It's something that we do as part of this practice, which really, when you read the translation of it, brings us into that alignment. It brings us into that state where the mind is still and it's not noisy. It's not creating this disalignment, misalignment inside the body. It's just in that stillness and allowing the stillness to be. And it's a Puri that works with addiction. It works with the exact opposite of that is-ness. Addiction is obsession. It's racing around in certain very well-worn tracks in the mind. And we then buy into that, and that creates a rhythm all of its own in the body, which creates a craving and a desire for something from outside that is going to somehow make us come back into that alignment inside. It's a falsity, it's something that doesn't happen, but we believe it fiercely. So we follow whatever it is that we're addicted to in order to bring us back into that state of alignment. So we're going to work with that Puri. It's a great Puri to learn. We're going to do it with a lovely rhythm, because rhythm immediately brings you into that state of openness where we can then learn very much more easily. It's why children learn with rhythm. They learn so easily with rhythm. If you teach children a song or a yoga song, and you put rhythm to it, they pick it up in very, very quickly. And it's the same with us. We learn with rhythm. We also use rhythm in Kundalini Yoga to bring all the systems in the body into alignment with each other, so that they all align with a greater rhythm. Okay, so let's warm up. Just bring your body into circling of the hips, the waist around the hips. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you go back. And feel how you are moving around the central channel. Constantly bring your focus into that central place in the body. We've got 3 major channels in the center of the body, where the energy collects. From the 72,000 energy channels in the body, these 3 major energy channels are the ones that really define the flow of energy. Your eyes are closed, focused on the third eye. You're inhaling with Sat, which means truth, and exhaling with Nam, which means identity, planting a seed in your consciousness of your true identity, the unbroken, completely whole place of is-ness, place of buy-in and belief. And please reverse, go in the opposite direction. And stay with that central focus, the breath combined with the sound current of Sat and Nam, and the movement. And the movement is encouraging the central flow up the spine. Take a deep breath in, hold your breath, and pull root lock in the same way, using the energy to clear those central channels. Squeeze and exhale. Put your hands on the front ankle and begin flexing the spine. Inhale forward with Sat, exhale back with Nam. All of these movements are impacting on one system or another most powerfully. Using the breath, we're focusing on the respiratory system. Using the spine, we're focusing on the musculoskeletal system. The movement, the rhythm, brings the nervous system into balance. Everything that you do in these classes is impacting on the body in a very specific way, bringing it back to a place of innocence, a place of acceptance of your own wholeness. I want to really bring ourselves away from that belief in our brokenness. We cling to it at times, almost as a comfort. And you can begin to speed it up a little bit. Find a slightly faster rhythm that suits you and match your breath to that slightly faster rhythm. And now, as fast as you can for the last 30 seconds, again matching your rhythm. And bring it to the center, hold it, deep breath in, keep your hands on your ankles, squeeze, pull, root lock. And again, bring that energy up to clean your channels. And exhale. And come lying down on your back. For those of you who struggle with stretch pose, raising the head and the feet 6 inches off the floor, you can put your hands under your butt so that your lower back, your hips are slightly raised and the lower back goes down towards the floor. We want to really encourage the lower back to stay flat on the ground the whole way through. So if you can do that, raising your feet and your head 6 inches up without putting your hands under your butt, then try that. But if your lower back lifts, please give yourself support. So your hands will also be 6 inches off the ground if they're not under your hips. Raise your head, raise your feet, and begin breath of fire. Nice powerful pumping of the navel. I'm just going to do it for 2 minutes. Keep pushing that lower back flat by using the navel really powerfully. If you're on your cycle, you're not going to be doing this. You will do it with one leg raised and long deep breathing. No pumping of the navel when you're on your cycle. Look at the toes. Keep your eyes open and focused on the toes. Open your chest, don't collapse your chest, and keep the lower back flat as you pump. Keep it powerful. Keep looking at your toes. This wakes up your whole system. That puts your body into a very, very deep inner rhythm, the digestive system's rhythm. Digestive system is the whole balance of the body. If the digestive system is out, everything in the body is out. Try to keep it going for the last minute. You can come up and down, it's not a problem, but just try to keep going until the end. Keep the breath going all the way through. Pumping the tummy and breathing through the nose. Going to really create capacity in your body with a strong navel system, navel point, because that keeps the digestive juices very strong. Last 20 seconds. Keep it up. Last 10 seconds, hold it up. If you're down, come up and hold and pump. And take a deep breath in and hold, squeeze, and exhale. And relax. Just let yourself rest completely. deep breath in, push your tummy up. And let your tummy relax down as you breathe out. And another time, deep breath in. And relax down. And bring your knees into your chest. And interlace your fingers around your buttocks. So your hands are going to be kind of on the ground. And interlace your fingers so that you've got a little bit of support. And then you're going to straighten your legs to 6 inches above the floor and bring them back into the knees, back into the chest. And just keep going. Head is down. So find a rhythm that works for you. We're really working on this foundational area. A lot of the tension in the body can be worked out with this, a lot of the toxins in the body, but we're going to keep it going for quite a while. So pace yourself. We're really working on the energy of the navel point. We're accelerating it, making it much hotter. So you're going to feel the temperature in the body increasing as the fire element in the navel chakra is fanned, increased. So we're straightening out the lower part of the body. Bring your knees all the way back into the chest and extend your legs straight out. Don't touch the floor. Straight knees when the legs are straight, and pull them all the way back into the chest and create that adjustment in the body. It's a powerful movement. So I know you're trying to conserve your energy, but try and make it as powerful as you can, because you really are changing the lower part of the body's systems. The rhythm in which they are stuck working together is going to be shifted through this. Your head is down on the ground. Keep those fingers interlaced, giving you a little bit of support. And now start really working it. Start finding the energy in your body which is stuck. And use the movement of the legs to shake it loose. Energy in the lower chakras especially, the anal, the sex chakra and the navel chakra can get very dense, very stuck. We can become very habitual in the way in which we respond to situations based on the energy in these lower chakras. So shake it up. Start finding those places and use the movement of the legs, to begin making spaces. Make it looser. Use your breath. Keep the legs low, don't keep them high. You're trying to get to the lower chakras. If you lift them higher than 6 inches, you start moving up towards the solar plexus and the heart area. Keep them low so that you target the areas that we want you to target. Remember, you're using your own body's energy systems to create a natural adjustment. So be faithful to the integrity of the instructions. Do it as exact as you can. Straight knees. Bring them all the way back into the chest. Keep the legs low. Pay attention to the central focus, to the central channels in the spine. And use the energy in the central channels to move your legs. Energy is accessed through the navel, but it comes from all the way up and down the spine. Access that whole channel. Creates a very powerful balance, a new balance in the body. Now you're going to start accessing your frustrations. You need to be able to access emotion at will, whatever it is. Frustration, happiness, peace, joy, calm, agitation, irritation. So now we're going to access that spectrum: irritation, frustration, anger. And you're going to continue to move the legs, but you're going to use frustration and irritation to move the legs. And start going a bit crazy with this. Go a little bit mad. And move as fast as you can with as much irritation as you can access. And frustration. Use your legs to push through any blockages that you perceive to be in your path. Go for it, get mad, move it. You want to really make this work for you. So really push, use the legs. Legs generates life force. Sexual energy comes from the movement of the legs. Move them hard and fast. Get really cross. Try to keep it up, try to keep it going. Go beyond that place where you think you can't go anymore. Go just a little beyond that place. Excellent. Use your breath. Your breath will help you. It will help you stabilize the movement and get you through to the end. Again, focus on the central channel. Let the action come from there. Use your navel. 90 seconds left. Keep it up. Keep it up. You're almost there. You've done more than 6 minutes. Just go for those last few seconds. Remember, you're shaking loose very, very old patterns, sometimes lineage old patterns, stuck in your lower chakras. 10 more seconds. Move. Last one, and bring it back into your chest and hold and relax. Take a deep breath in. Pull your knees into your chest as you breathe out. Hold the breath out, pull root lock and squeeze. And relax. Put your legs down on the ground, relax your body. Feel your heart racing, your breath racing, and watch everything as that whole system calms down. Observe this new energy that comes in. Allow yourself to deeply experience it. Take a deep breath in, push your tummies up. And as you exhale, bring your knees back into your chest and just rock from side to side a little, relaxing the lower back. Bring your knees up, nose up between your knees, rock forwards and backwards a few times, and then come sitting up. And you're going to raise your arms up in the air, and you're just going to shake the whole body. Shake the rib cage, shake the arms, shake the torso, shake the chest. Don't move artistically, just move. Be as vigorous as you can. Again, really adjusting this upper body. We adjusted the lower body, got rid of all those old stuck patterns through that movement. This is a different movement. Now you're going to get rid of patterns that are stuck in the chest, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye, crown, limiting your vision, limiting your manifestation, limiting your expression, your creativity, limiting your capacity to be fearless in relating, vulnerable, open and fearless. Shake it up. You want this to be like an earthquake in the body. So go deeper and deeper, to deeper layers of stuckness. Lift those arms up. Keep them up above your shoulders. And shake them out. Make sure your chest is shaking. Make sure your waist is shaking. Make sure your neck is shaking. Make sure your nose is shaking. Your ears. Discover the parts of you that you didn't know could shake, and shake them. Your torso, your lower rib cage, your tummy. Shake it up. Commit. Find new ways to shake, and keep shaking. We need to come back to a state of innocence. A state like a small child, where everything is completely as it is, and experienced through that still point in the body. And shake away all the things that keep you away from that. Shake it off. Don't stop. Keep it up. Try to find the energy. Try to find the life force in you to create change. The body should be, at this stage, beginning to show you how to move so that it can adjust itself. It is a natural adjustment. The body will show you what needs to shake. Tune in. Last 40 seconds. You've got 40 seconds to listen deeply. What needs to move next? How deeply does it need to move? Right, last 20 seconds, really go for it. Don't hold anything back now. And keep your arms up in the air, take a deep breath in, stretch up, stretch as much as you can, create space between the vertebrae, try to lift off the ground, pull root lock, and exhale. Come lying down and relax. Catch your breath. And while you're lying there again, become aware of these different systems in your body with their different rhythms. And what's happening to them. How are they adjusting? You'll feel your circulatory system because your heart is racing. Your respiratory system because your breath is moving in and out really fast and deep. Become aware of the other systems in the body. You don't have to know their names, just tune in and feel their different rhythms. And take a deep breath in. As you exhale, please roll over onto your left side. And put your bottom hand under your cheek and your top hand on the floor just to balance you. Try to straighten the leg. The lower leg will be a little bit bent, and straighten up the right leg up into the air. So put your head down flat on the ground. You're lying on your left side. And try to find a balance. Raise the right leg up as high as you can and just leave it there. This will adjust your body in a very specific way as well. So try to make the right leg up in the air the only thing in the body that is tense. The rest of the body is completely relaxed. Your head is down on the ground. And you really are trying to relax as much as you can while keeping the right leg raised. This is an asymmetrical exercise, putting pressure, more pressure on one side of the body than on the other. Try to experience what it's like to lie directly on the left side with the right leg straight up in the air, so that you're not lying half on your back. And breathe. Let the body adjust itself. It's going to go through a lot of changes while you hold the leg up. Feel the changes. Try to maintain the posture through all the little micro changes. Each one of those changes is necessary to bring you closer to the end result of the Kriya. Now separate yourself. Just the leg is tense. The rest of the body is soft. And gently lower that leg and change sides. And we're going to do just 30 seconds on the other side. Try to perfect in the 30 seconds that capacity to split yourself off, using only the amount of energy that is necessary to hold the left leg now up in the air. Just for that 30 seconds. Everything else is totally relaxed. Last few seconds. Deep breath in, hold the breath, and exhale as you lower the leg. And lie flat on your back. And again, just rest for a little bit. Take 3 deep breaths, pushing your tummy up as you inhale, letting the tummy float back down as you exhale. And when you've completed those 3 breaths, raise your right arm up 90 degrees, then put it down and raise the left arm up 90 degrees. And now keep changing arms as fast as you can. A really fast movement. You want to keep your elbows really straight. Don't go beyond 90 degrees. Be exact. Like a soldier, like a marching movement. Fast as you can, keep the elbows straight and put your body into a total adjustment. You're bringing your energy into a balance, bottom half with top half. So bring your arms next to your body, next to your hips, and then raise straight up. That's it. Nice and fast. Use your shoulders as a hinge. So you hinge the movement at the heart. And without stopping, you're going to now raise right arm, left leg, and left arm, right leg. Same thing up to 90 degrees, so it's opposite arm, opposite leg. And keep it nice and fast. And this brings the whole body into balance with itself. Again, focus on the movement and the rhythm, create a rhythm for yourself. Stay in your rhythm. And now your hinge is at the navel. So feel that navel point working as you raise opposite arm and opposite leg, bringing the whole body into balance with the center. And last arm on each side and the other side, and then relax down. Inhale deep and sigh it out. Let your body rest. Take a deep breath in and out, and again in. And as you breathe out, bring your knees into your chest and rock from side to side. And do a few forward and backward rolls, holding onto your knees till you come sitting up. And bring your hands up into an arc line posture. So try to get the hinge for this is right between the shoulder blades. So pull the arms, make a nice circle. Pull the shoulders down and pull the elbows back so that you make a beautiful circle framing your arc line. Arc line goes from earlobe to earlobe, like this. And it's the power of prayer, and it's the capacity to be in community. So hold that, feel that framing of the arc line, really open the heart, pull those shoulders back. We're going to chant a cow. A cow means undying light. We're really feeling that that is the definition of the wholeness in you, the undying light. Focus on what that image would be inside of you. And then we're going to chant a cow 5 times. Keep the heart center open, the shoulders down, the armpits rolled to the front. And take a deep breath in. From that light, undying light, let's chant a cow. A cow, a cow, a cow. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath, hold the position, and keep that image of the undying light in you very strong. Feel that light also between your ears, radiating from earlobe to earlobe. And exhale. And release, and please come lying on your back for relaxation. Just going to do a short relaxation. And then we're going to do a long relaxation at the end of the next very short Kriya. And take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring your knees into your chest and just rock a little bit. You're going to stay lying on your backs. You just bring yourself back into a state of being with yourself, with your breath, with your movement. And then put your feet on the ground. We're going to do a short Kriya called Set to Experience God. And what this does is through the breath and through mantra, it brings the focus into the pituitary gland. That gland in the center of the brain that is responsible for expanded consciousness. So being able to connect with an awareness and a consciousness which is way beyond the mind, which is in a reality which exists way beyond the reality that we can perceive with the mind. So we don't perceive this with the mind, which is why we use the breath and the posture to get ourselves completely out of a thought process. So the breath is done, it's called satali, which means you roll the mouth, you roll the tongue into a tube, you stick it out through your lips, you form a beak with the mouth, and we're going to do breath of fire through the tongue. So it looks like this. So it's quite a contradictory breath, because breath of fire is meant to raise the temperature in the body, and satali is meant to lower the temperature in the body. So it lowers the heat, and breath of fire raises the heat. So we've got these two techniques which are kind of working in contradiction to each other. And we're going to do it in half-wheel pose. So we're only going to do it for a minute. Those who can't do half-wheel, which is the back bend, you're going to go into bridge. So half-wheel is, you know what half-wheel is. It's coming back up, but you've got to put your tongue, oh, my turban doesn't fall off. You've got to put your tongue out through your mouth. And really make those chakras move. Yeah? If you can't do that, you're going to come up into bridge, which is this. And drop the head back. They're both going to be difficult. Okay? So you just do the best that you can. And any moment now. Okay? While you're doing that, with every, you're going Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. So it's mantra, it's breath, and it's posture. So decide now which one you're going to do. You can do a little few practice runs. You want to do wheel, or do you want to do bridge? If you're doing bridge, you're coming all the way up. So it's on all fours, up. The bend. Up on all fours and drop your head back. That's bridge. Full wheel is your armpits are completely stretched open, so there's a much greater stress and pressure on the chest. So practice quickly. Which one are you going to do? Okay, and then if you're up in half wheel, you can start doing the breath with the mantra. You must do the mantra. Waheguru, Waheguru, as fast as you're breathing, that's how fast. For every breath, you've got a repetition of a mantra. Beautiful postures. Wow, you look amazing. Sure. Right, so it's a minute and you're on the clock. Try to keep it up, keep that satali and the breath of fire. Just come up just as far as you can. Just as far as you can. That's absolutely fine. And now do the breath. Move the chakras. Move the navel point as you breathe. It's a fast breath because it's breath of fire pace. You're already halfway. You're already halfway. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it going. Very powerful for your nervous system. You're getting rid of all those places of disbelief. Last 10 seconds. Keep it up. Almost there. Put your tongue in your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Hold it. Squeeze. And exhale. Well done. That's excellent. Relax on your back. It's just 3 postures to experience God. What is God? God is vastness. God is a vastness beyond any capacity of the mind to perceive. So we go beyond being able to perceive into just experience. And now we're going to do a variation of shoulder stand. So come up into shoulder stand. Now this you do not do if you have your period. So if you have your period, you're just going to lie and breathe. And up in shoulder stand, you're going to slant your body towards me at a 60-degree angle. And do the same breath and mantra. So it's a 60-degree angle towards me. Not the legs are not pointed away from me, they're pointed towards me. All your weight is on your elbows. Legs towards me. So your legs are towards the floor. That's it. Hold that posture and do the breath. Again, just a minute. With the mantra, you can do the breath, but long, slow with the mantra. Bring those legs back towards me, towards the ground. It's an exercise in balance. Again, getting you out of your mind. Last breath in, exhale, and relax down. Relax your body. And then bring your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Roll forwards and backwards. Last time we use the breath and the mantra. Come sitting up, stretch your legs wide, as wide apart as you can, in wide open leg stretch. Grab hold of where you can. So it's either your toes, your ankles, your shins, or your knees. And you're going to come down every time you do the breath. So it's this wide open posture, like this, and it's all the way down to the floor with the mantra and the breath. So same breath through the tongue, through the mouth, breath of fire, and begin. As fast as you are able to. That breath is directly hitting areas of the brain that take you to an experience of vastness. Pump the navel, those of you who are not on your cycle. Pull your tongue into your mouth, inhale through your nose, exhale, go all the way down to the floor or as close as you can and squeeze, pull, root lock. Breath is out your lungs. And inhale, release, come up and lie on your back. Just a short two little exercises before we relax. Breathing through your nose. Relax until your breathing slows down. Good, and now take a deep breath in through your nose. We're going to hold it for 20 seconds. Inhale and hold. And exhale. And repeat. Inhale deep. Through the nose, hold. Keep your focus on your third eye as you hold your breath, so that you increase the pressure on the pineal. Exhale. And again, inhale deep through the nose. Hold and focus on the third eye. And exhale. And last time, inhale deep. And hold. And exhale. Now you're going to move and stretch every part of your body. Stretching in every direction. And last few seconds of stretching. And then get yourself into position for relaxation. Make sure that you cover your body, at least parts of your body, to keep the heat in. A very powerful healing heat that you've created. Gently bring your awareness to your breathing, magnifying your awareness of your breath as it comes in and as it goes out, and the movement of your stomach as your breath enters and leaves. And start moving your wrists and your ankles so that you bring movement into your body, slowly waking yourself up. Stretch your arms above your head on the floor behind you. Stretch your body, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, do a cat stretch. Dropping the one bent knee over the straight leg and looking behind you at the arm on the floor so that you twist your spine. Drop your knee all the way to the floor if you can, while at the same time trying to keep your shoulders flat so you get a good twist. And then do the other side. And bring your knees into your chest. Rub your feet together and your hands together. Pull your knees into your chest and roll from side to side. And keep your eyes closed. Just come sitting up straight into a meditation position. Hands in front of your eyes, cup your eyes, and then open your eyes looking at the palms of your hands until your eyes become accustomed to the light. We're going to chant this Aakhan Jor, Jor. So the basic understanding of this Puri is that we don't have the power. Power lies beyond us, and it's our job, our task, our challenge is to get beyond the mind, which keeps on trying to claim the power. The mind keeps on trying to say, no, actually the power does lie in me. It's me. But then it's quite limited. That power is really small. So we want to really tune in to the power that is possible when we get beyond the mind, when we jump over the hurdles that the mind places where it's trying to own the power. And it's trying to say, no, it all actually does depend on me. The innocence lies in being able to access that connection where you really understand the power is not mine. We have an oath that we take in Kundalini Yoga which says, I'm not a woman, I'm not a man, I'm not a person, I'm not myself, I'm a teacher. And what it means is, I don't have any power. Me as a woman, as a man, as a person, as myself. It doesn't lie in me. It lies through me and beyond my mind. So this Puri is really to create that rhythm in the tongue, with the tongue in the mouth, which brings us to that energetic state mentally, where we submit. We allow ourselves to release that sense of, no, it's actually me. But let's try that. And having said that, it certainly takes a lifetime to perfect.
The words of न सुरति ज्ञान विचार जोर न जुगति जुग संसार जिससा चोर करे के सोए नानक उत्तम नीच न कोई.
It's going to be difficult for you, but just do what you can to get into the rhythm.
जोर न राज माल मंसोर जोर न सुरति ज्ञान विचार जोर न जुगति जुग संसार जिससा चोर करे के सोए नानक उत्तम नीच न कोई. आखन जोर चुप न जोर जोर न मंगल दिन न जोर जोर न जीवन मरण जोर जोर न राज माल मंसोर जोर न सुरति ज्ञान विचार जोर न जुगति जुग संसार जिससा चोर करे के सोए नानक उत्तम नीच न कोई. आखन जोर चुप न जोर जोर न मंगल दिन न जोर जोर न जीवन मरण जोर जोर न राज माल मंसोर जोर न सुरति ज्ञान विचार जोर न जुगति जुग संसार जिससा चोर करे के सोए नानक उत्तम नीच न कोई. आखन जोर चुप न जोर जोर न मंगल दिन न जोर जोर न जीवन मरण जोर जोर न राज माल मंसोर जोर न सुरति ज्ञान विचार जोर न जुगति जुग संसार जिससा चोर करे के सोए नानक उत्तम नीच न कोई. आखन जोर चुप न जोर जोर न मंगल दिन न जोर जोर न जीवन मरण जोर जोर न राज माल मंसोर जोर न सुरति ज्ञान विचार जोर न जुगति जुग संसार जिससा चोर करे के सोए नानक उत्तम नीच न कोई. आखन जोर चुप न जोर जोर न मंगल दिन न जोर जोर न जीवन मरण जोर जोर न राज माल मंसोर जोर न सुरति ज्ञान विचार जोर न जुगति जुग संसार जिससा चोर करे के सोए नानक उत्तम नीच न कोई. आखन जोर चुप न जोर जोर न मंगल दिन न जोर जोर न जीवन मरण जोर जोर न राज माल मंसोर जोर न सुरति ज्ञान विचार जोर न जुगति जुग संसार जिससा चोर करे के सोए नानक उत्तम नीच न कोई. आखन जोर चुप न जोर जोर न मंगल दिन न जोर जोर न जीवन मरण जोर जोर न राज माल मंसोर जोर न सुरति ज्ञान विचार जोर न जुगति जुग संसार जिससा चोर करे के सोए नानक उत्तम नीच न कोई. आखन जोर चुप न जोर जोर न मंगल दिन न जोर जोर न जीवन मरण जोर जोर न राज माल मंसोर जोर न सुरति ज्ञान विचार जोर न जुगति जुग संसार जिससा चोर करे के सोए नानक उत्तम नीच न कोई. आखन जोर चुप न जोर जोर न मंगल दिन न जोर जोर न जीवन मरण जोर जोर न राज माल मंसोर जोर न सुरति ज्ञान विचार जोर न जुगति जुग संसार जिससा चोर करे के सोए नानक उत्तम नीच न कोई. आखन जोर चुप न जोर जोर न मंगल दिन न जोर जोर न जीवन मरण जोर जोर न राज माल मंसोर जोर न सुरति ज्ञान विचार जोर न जुगति जुग संसार जिससा चोर करे के सोए नानक उत्तम नीच न कोई. आखन जोर चुप न जोर जोर न मंगल दिन न जोर जोर न जीवन मरण जोर जोर न राज माल मंसोर जोर न सुरति ज्ञान विचार जोर न जुगति जुग संसार जिससा चोर करे के सोए नानक उत्तम नीच न कोई. आखन जोर चुप न जोर जोर न मंगल दिन न जोर जोर न जीवन मरण जोर जोर न राज माल मंसोर जोर न सुरति ज्ञान विचार जोर न जुगति जुग संसार जिससा चोर करे के सोए नानक उत्तम नीच न कोई. आखन जोर चुप न जोर जोर न मंगल दिन न जोर जोर न जीवन मरण जोर जोर न राज माल मंसोर जोर न सुरति ज्ञान विचार जोर न जुगति जुग संसार जिससा चोर करे के सोए नानक उत्तम नीच न कोई. आखन जोर चुप न जोर जोर न मंगल दिन न जोर जोर न जीवन मरण जोर जोर न राज माल मंसोर जोर न सुरति ज्ञान विचार जोर न जुगति जुग संसार जिससा चोर करे के सोए नानक उत्तम नीच न कोई. आखन जोर चुप न जोर जोर न मंगल दिन न जोर जोर न जीवन मरण जोर जोर न राज माल मंसोर जोर न सुरति ज्ञान विचार जोर न जुगति जुग संसार जिससा चोर करे के सोए नानक उत्तम नीच न कोई. आखन जोर चुप न जोर जोर न मंगल दिन न जोर जोर न जीवन मरण जोर जोर न राज माल मंसोर जोर न सुरति ज्ञान विचार जोर न जुगति जुग संसार जिससा चोर करे के सोए नानक उत्तम नीच न कोई. आखन जोर चुप न जोर जोर न मंगल दिन न जोर जोर न जीवन मरण जोर जोर न राज माल मंसोर जोर न सुरति ज्ञान विचार जोर न जुगति जुग संसार जिससा चोर करे के सोए नानक उत्तम नीच न कोई. आखन जोर chupala jor, jor na mangalena jor, jor na jivan marana jor, jor na raj mama sor, jor na surti gyan vichar, jor na jugati jugta sansar, jisa jor karve ke soye nanak uttam nich na koye, Aakhan Jor, chupala jor, jor na mangalena jor, jor na jivan marana jor, jor na raj mama sor, jor na surti gyan vichar, jor na jugati jugta sansar, jisa jor karve ke soye nanak uttam nich na koye.
Inhale deep. Exhale. Put your right hand in your left in your lap, thumb tips are touching. Roll your eyes up, look at the brow point. And let your energy gather at the brow point. Take your entire focus up to that area between the eyebrows, about an inch into the skull. And as your energy gathers there, begin to vibrate the mantra silently, pulsing it out into the universe from the pituitary gland. Wa, he, gu, lu, wa, he, gu, lu. It's silent. Let that mantra pulse out silently from that collection of energy at the brow point. Massage your capacity to go beyond the mind. All your concentration to bear on pulsing the mantra of infinity out. Reach for that place beyond the mind. Be sincere. Up in front of your heart center, your mercury fingers, pinky fingers are touching all the way down to the base of the palm. And you're making a cup about 6 inches in front of the heart center. Your breathing is deep and calm. And your eyes are just in a natural position, however they rest. And use that power of going beyond the mind. Your hands are cupped. You're making a cup or a bowl in front of your heart center, about 6 inches away from the chest. And use that capacity of your third eye vision. Feel that something is dripping into your palms from the heavens. That undying light, that flow of life. Supreme energy, whatever you want to believe in, whatever you want to bring from cosmic consciousness into your reality, into your hands, bring it in. Just ask for this simple grace to be able to merge the reality beyond the mind. And take a deep breath in. Hold the breath, tighten the whole body, and hold this consciousness of being able to create your reality. Reality beyond what exists, just for these two eyes. And blow it out. And again, inhale deep, hold, and become aware of what it is you're holding in your hands, what you've created and brought in. And exhale. And last time, inhale deep, Now merge with that. Merge with what you've brought into your hands. Dissolve into it. And exhale. Bring your hands into Kriya Mudra. Maybe long-term sun. A sense of gratitude in. Be grateful. Grateful for being here, grateful for being able to have access. Self-belief, and there we have the capacity to always go beyond the mind, to really integrate, to merge with the true light of who we are. Satnam.